it's like what Elix is. I just went Link Dead again. I don't know if you guys ever played Elix, but it's not a AAA game, but it's also, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. I keep going Link Dead, guys.
Well, we'll get you in there. I'm gonna send you some messages here, get you booted out as fast as possible.
So I'll be going AFK back and forth, guys. But I got the stream up and I've also got the call up still. So
All
I
right.
shall be back later on, hopefully, maybe.
All right, man. Enjoy your dinner and tell your wife about the hoagie with bacon. She might even give it a shot. Try making it for you.
Bro, you realize I'm on a diet, right? Yeah, that shit ain't happening.
That's true.
I
That's
can
true.
sit here and just mouth watering thinking about it, but when it's all said and done, tomorrow morning I have a protein shake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 plus pounds down, buddy. What's up,
Heck yeah,
dog?
dude. Congrats. You're doing it, man. You just gotta stick with it. Sure that the ideas of what I come up with aren't helping, but
He's gonna get me into a coronary.
I don't eat it
We'll get
either.
you.
I mean, mine's all vegan, but I can dream about it. There you go. You're finally offline, ZK.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Let's see what you
Later,
guys have been
Troop.
saying. A lot of EQ sound effects are from royal-free sample CDs. They ding sound, for example, was also used in the first Elder Scroll. And I believe, don't hold me to this one, but I was pretty sure that I heard that exact same ding sound in Sword Art Online in one of the episodes. It's kind of hard to miss that one, but it was in the
I'm not.
background with lots of other sound going off.
I wasn't talking about the ding sound. I was talking about the spell effect. You know, stuff that they use. They use the same ones in Pantheon and and EverQuest. You know, during Code Carnage's stream, they copyrighted it. So I don't know. They gave them a
Right.
thing.
Non-instant dungeons is amazing. I hope they keep that up. I'm not a big fan of instances. I know they have a place in modern MMOs, and I think if you do it right, that could be nice to do. Especially when you start doing like guild halls, there's just never enough space for all the guilds that are on a server, all the people who want housing. So instances in those situations, if they even have those in the game, I can be okay with. But PvP, not sure, can't be worse than EQ. They want it to return to the more social style. I think we saw that already. More grouping for experience, less non-questing without reading any of the text or looking at the scenery. That's cool, but I love modern MMOs that add voice to the text. I think it adds something to it, makes it more of like a movie that you're watching rather than just, reading through a book. But I do agree that you should have to understand what the quest is about and not just get to the very end. EverQuest 2 is one of those games. If you want to weigh in on this one, Cypher, because I know you played EverQuest 2 for probably as many years as I did, if not more. Well, how do you feel about the quest line in that one? Because they did have voiceovers in it.
I liked it, especially whenever they brought out the Sarnak kind of race. Thought it was a pretty cool looking race, but I like the audio, but I can see for myself, I like making my own audio.
You like doing your own sound effects for it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like for the trolls, I like to have my own voice that I do for it.
But did you feel like in that game, with the audio that it had and the click button through the quest, that you
Mm,
didn't bother reading or understanding the quest? You just waited. Like a lot of the time, I would just click through it, see what the quest
well,
said on my quest journal, and it would say kill like 10 mobs and come back. Like that's all I needed
I
to
would
know.
only I'd only do that if I had already done it previously on another character.
I know a lot of people don't though, so they got to find some nice middle ground to like kind of force people to
I,
understand that you got to read it. Maybe
I
get rid of the quest journal.
I'm done, guys. It's still giving me that error. I don't know what to do. I really don't.
All right, man. Well, we will head into the hole, but you are at least close to us, so we'll try to stay as close to the entrance as possible. See if we can get you in here.
All right, man.
Who has the key?
I
Shrieky.
do. Yeah.
Let's See, they're probably lifted before beta comes out. They're streaming pre-alpha, and they plan on taking all the steps according to stream yesterday. Pre-alpha, alpha, and then beta. What do we have access to, Cypher? Do you remember?
I can't remember. Beta, I think.
It's been so long. Alpha, alpha, and then beta. So maybe next year at Christmas time.
I hope much sooner.
So do I, but they've been making me wait so long. I don't think Pantheon is going to do an open beta because beta access is included in some of their pledge options, which means it would be kind of unfair if some had to pay for it and others wouldn't. Yeah, but I think what they could do with that one is make people wait long enough, then do an open beta after, you know, a few months, and then give the people who pledge something special in-game. That's usually what they tend to do anyways. There's 2 people here. I don't know if they're killing anything, but...
See my breastplate?
I want to know where these awakened guys are.
Doing a turn-in probably for the enchanter. Is there an enchanter with them? Because if there is, they're going all the way down.
Yeah, to rock golems.
We need to go really far down. We need to go to at least docks.
For the rats?
No, I'm level 59. Like we need
to kill rats too. I need my rats.
Well, we'll kill rats on the way down for sure. There's tons of them. Audio costs a lot of money. I mean, for quests, not the sound effects. Does it though? I mean, you know, nowadays there's so many. There's a website that you can go to because I'm doing a video game myself on. It's a smaller kind of older video game look that I'm going for, more like Final Fantasy back in the day on like the Game Boy. But there's a site that you can go to, and you can actually hire voice actors to do your audio for you, and they get paid by the word, and it's not that expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. Now, you're going to get what you pay for. You're not going to get, you know, one of the big actors. You're not getting Sean Connery or what's the one guy who does all the voiceovers for the Discovery Channel now? Is that like, it's like that nice booming voice? But some of them are pretty good. Yeah, you get some other people in there.
So are they killing me or something?
Yeah,
I think
they are.
Did they just get here? Because they're all up.
No, they said they kind of got, you know, a little overwhelmed. They took a lot of damage, so they're kind of regrouping.
I'm just gonna like pacify through them once I get everything buffed up.
Okay. So okay. Win.
I need hit point buffs and stuffs.
Let's see. I like why I put the beta access in the pledge options. It's going to be open beta. Well, that's what I was saying. It could be open beta or not open beta. It could be closed beta for a while, and then towards the end, open it up. Because at some point, they're going to have to do a stress test. They may already have enough people pre-signed up to the game to do that. But then again, they may not. So they may want to open it up just for a weekend. I saw there was a video game that did that. Me, Cypher, and a bunch of the guys got into it, tried it out for 2 days, and then they close it back up, and then only the people who have access to beta get to keep going. So they get what they need. You get a little bit of taste. Not enough time to do anything. Yeah. 2 days, 48 hours. Even if you're on the whole 48 hours, and please don't do that. Stand up, walk around, get some circulation in your legs. Don't get any of those blood clots. But you know, even if you're on for those 48 hours, you're not going to get anywhere near as far as people who were in the beta the whole time. The Awakened Guy are leveling there for like 2 weeks. They are near the docks. So they're down here doing a long term, it sounds like. Limited entirely to people who pay. Hard to say. Yeah, it's going to be monthly from what I heard. I didn't watch the stream. If you guys who actually watched the stream yesterday have any tidbits that you guys want to share on what they were planning on adding, what they talked about. I think it was a dungeon that they went through. I'm hoping that they have revamped the way that the environment kind of works in the game. I wasn't really a big fan of the route that they were going down, making it more of a key that you get like one time, put it on, and then you're done. I kind of wanted to be more of what they were talking about with the weapons, as in crushing weapons did a lot of damage versus one enemy type versus slashing. Slashing didn't do very much damage towards like a skeleton that's all bones, but something crushing, you know, would do more damage to bones. If they could do that with the elementals, the same thing with like cold, making you take more damage. Because anybody who's ever been out in the cold, you get hit. It feels a lot more violent, a lot more painful than normal. Are we ready to move through, or are we just letting these guys go?
No, I'm still buffing.
Okay.
I still need buffs too.
I haven't gotten you. Yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. Let's see. And Shuriki's finally going to get to show off his epic. We got it for him like an hour ago, and he hasn't really got to kill anything.
There you go, calling somebody by my name now.
Oh my god, Tulake. Shix. Shix is who I was talking about. Sorry, guys. Try to keep everything straight. Let's see, where's my buffs?
I'm almost buffed up.
Let's see, but you imagine all the woes that there is EQ just into Velius, like a ton of things. Even WoW didn't have the audio with the budget. True, but if what they are saying about the quest being true, as in they're going to do fewer of them, but they're going to make them count more, then quality over quantity, they could possibly throw it in there. And even if they don't throw it in there right away, which I'm not expecting them to do, they have their hands filled with just getting the game finished, they could always go back and add them in. Because I think it does add a little bit to it. I was going to say Shrieky got a snake, but there goes AC with the awesome memory skills. My memory skills are legendary. Legendarily bad. He wants one, though, right? You want a snake?
Yeah, one.
What do you need? I think we talked about this earlier. You just need
Verena and Vessel.
Verena. So you've gotten the one all the way down at the very bottom of this zone? The piece that you need?
Yeah, literally all I need is to kill Verena and Vessel.
Contest it? Highly sought after? Like, what's the holdup on those two?
Their respawn time is a variance between 2 and 7 days.
You just haven't been able to snag it yet. Is there that many enchanters going after those? I don't really see a lot of enchanters these days. I don't know if there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, terror. You think Shuriki's memory is better than mine? You're probably right, actually. What's your mana at now?
80. And I need to Bedlam and Rune, and then I'm ready to go.
We were just talking
And
about...
haste.
Oh, yeah, let me pass out haste.
We were just talking about this earlier, about what classes people would be more interested in playing. I'm kind of curious to get a survey from you guys out there that are watching. What are you thinking about? Like, what is one of the few tunes that you feel more drawn to, if there's any at all? I kind of like the underwater race, to be honest. The idea behind it is different enough. The fact that you're supposed to have an underwater city. I've never played a game, especially an MMO, that has an underwater city. They always kind of give you the ability to breathe underwater, almost like the lizards in this one, but then give you a city on land. You've spent very, very little time actually in the water. I'm hoping they go all out with that aspect too. Cypher, you were saying, who did you want?
I want a bard. I don't really care what race.
Now, when it comes to the bard, do you actually want to twist songs, or are you hoping the bard plays differently this time?
I hope the bard plays like it did in Variant or in Vanguard. What he?
And how did that work in there?
You made your own songs. Did you already move past?
Yeah,
Payment?
move past. Move up to me.
There is no bard in Pantheon yet, but
Don't
I do
move
remember,
past me.
I do remember seeing something on their message boards about them possibly throwing that in the future.
All right, move up. Those two mobs are theirs as well. This rock golem's gonna be my bitch.
Let's see. Ranger, always been my favorite. Just nobody seems to do a very good Ranger class. How did you like the Ranger in EverQuest, John? I'm just kind of curious as if there was anything in original EverQuest on the Ranger that you were a fan of, or did you think maybe they just did it completely wrong? Because this is one of the same creators from EverQuest. I'm sure he's going to take some sort, of creative license from that creation.
As long as he doesn't go the Drizzt route.
What does that mean?
Meaning Dark Elf Rangers.
Yeah, don't they do that in almost every game now? Even Mario Kart went that route where there's two of every character. You got Peach, you got Daisy, you got Mario, you got Luigi. There's always an offset to them, whether it's evil or not. There's always another one.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan.
All right,
EverQuest did that too.
if y'all want to pull that channeler, we can. I've got the rock golem charmed.
That is all
All right,
Cypher right there.
pulling.
I'm scared to I'm scared to haste this rock golem because these things hurt.
Just remember the cleric that you guys got with you. Let's see, what did I miss up here?
If I get,
Hey, Noddle. You want to come join us, Noddle?
yeah, get his ass over here.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
throw him
we
in the
need-
call.
We need your level 60, 50-ish,
All right.
50-ish, 60
I'm-
butt.
I'm about to give this rock golem a torch. It can now quad for 140s.
Oof. Okay, well,
Thank you.
it's gonna go after him before
Grab
it goes
that
anywhere
Vizier.
else.
I'm gonna theft a thought pull it. Uh-oh, it's trying to nuke me. I resisted.
All right, so we missed some. Let's see. Yeah, I love seeing how the Dark Myriad turn out in Pantheon. I was thinking of maybe making one as a race. I'm definitely going to be trying one. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'm going to be playing that one forever. But it's going to be one of the first tunes that I make. Just to
Hold
give it
on.
a shot.
I'm gonna let's kill this harvester. Is Nonal coming?
I tossed him in the call, but I don't think he took it, so he might be driving home, or he might be doing something else. I haven't heard back from him yet. Or Terrafina may have killed him. I don't know. Let's see. Bards suck. Okay, got that. Not all crying. For classes, I was thinking of maybe trying out one of the support classes like the Shaman or the Druid. There was a huge question on the forums when the game was still being very much developed, about a year and a half ago to 2 years. I don't know if it's still a question that they're discussing, but they were trying to figure out what classes were going to have the resurrection ability. Mainly, usually clerics tend to be one of the few classes that get that.
Sometimes Shaman and like EverQuest 2.
Did they get that one, Shaman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know that. Paladins will tend to get it if they get high enough level. Usually not as good. Some people wanted to give it to the enchanters, and I think that's just somebody wanting to make enchanters OP more than they already are. I can't really see a reason to give that to an enchanter. It doesn't really make sense in the lore. And I think it would make them too powerful. Like, they're already insanely powerful.
Where the fuck's my pet?
He's down here.
He should have just dropped down.
No, he decided to go after two of the
He's fighting another Ruckle and another.
elemental capture.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna mez the capturer.
All right, well, he's been beating on that one. It's almost dead, actually. Let's give some heals here.
I got
and see what
two
you guys
more
are saying.
viziers over here.
Bard was always my main class in EverQuest. How do you want to see it, Rizal? Do you want to see the Bard class more EverQuest original, or what it became in other video games like Vanguard, which is what Cypher was talking about? And I think, Cypher, you were just saying the ability that you liked in Vanguard was just the ability to create your own songs.
Yep. You could mix mash different types of songs. So you could have a heal that also does AoE damage plus haste you, all in one song.
But you still have to, like, twist them, right?
No,
No,
it's
you're not
just
twisting.
all in one song. You just turn it on and it's on.
It's kind of easy mode, though, right?
Mm.
Maybe give you the ability to create your own songs, but at the same time still force you to twist them into one another.
You would. Oh, a fiend. Back up, Shakes.
God, I want to haste this rock golem so bad.
He hasn't broken yet, but you know the moment you haste him, he's gonna break. You can
I
try it.
don't want to.
Terrafino, who did I kill? Donald, apparently. It's not answering. I don't know that, like, halflings won't be trying those.
Uh-oh.
And seeing the cleric as looking at the stream chat, that's exactly why I don't think you should haste that dude. I don't know. I don't hate against halflings. What do you think, Shariki? Since you're playing a small race, do you like the smaller ones? Or?
This is an illusion.
Yeah, but you're an illusion of a small race. You could be the illusion of a tall one if you
use
wanted
gnome
to.
because they can see through walls.
Oh, okay. So you're not a big fan of them then. You just like the benefits.
They're all right. I like them over like playing a troll or an ogre because I feel like I'm moving so slow. I mean, it's the same speed, but it just you have that perception.
Yeah,
even
Ixar so big, and it just drives me crazy.
What about Ixars?
They feel really slow.
I never got that with them. You know, their tail wagging in the back tends to take my focus more often than not. My Dark Elf definitely seemed to be the fastest tune I've ever had, though. Like, he was a joy to pull with. Definitely enjoyed my time in Lower Guck with that guy. Haven't done it too much on the monk yet, so.
I might regret this.
Never saw the point of druids when shamans was an option. I would love to see druids get a little bit more something. They are fairly decent at soloing. They can quad, where I don't think shamans ever truly get that ability. I wish ZK was still here. We'd ask him if there's any
all right,
mobs he
Shix,
could go
pull.
in there with, but
You can bring more than one, so don't worry about it if you pull like 3 or 4. It's just a pain in the ass for me to keep a roll out just a single pull when we can just lock it down. Mezzing the Deceiver.
But yeah, as far as druids go, my brother was like the big fan of that class. He absolutely loved druids. Whether it was an Everquest or you're talking about Diablo, so he was attracted to that idea. I don't know if he ever fully got what he was hoping for. I do know that they are amazing in Everquest just for the ability to teleport around. Without them, the game would be so much bigger and slower to get around. EverQuest 2 try to fix that with a lot of fast travel stations, either bells that get you there instantly, or my favorite was the hot air balloons. Do you guys have a favorite fast travel or medium travel system? It's not exactly instant, but it's a lot faster than running. Something in the middle.
Horsies.
Horsies in EverQuest 2? Is that the one you're talking about?
Sure. Horses, and I mean, even in Velden Rock.
Well, that one's not automated, though. You have to control the horse yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
EverQuest 2, you could just click it and literally go AFK and go grab a snack or something, come back, and your guy would be running through the zone to whatever the destination is within that zone. Didn't take you to several different ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean like Lava Storm?
Horsies were in every zone.
You want to tag one?
Yeah, I'll tag all of them.
Okay.
What about you two, Link? Did you have a favorite travel system in any game, not just EverQuest?
Shix. It's Shix or Phelan.
Yeah, who knows who he's talking about?
I said...
Yo, dudes, what's up?
Hey, there's Nano.
Yeah, I think you said 2, Link.
Congrats, Chicks.
At least I
I
got
could
his
see
name.
you do your thing, but I couldn't get on or anything. Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, it's all good, man.
You coming to the hole to join us, Nonal?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, do you have room for A and B? Who do you want?
How about a druid?
Ah,
have
there's
Druid.
So we can get the hell out of here
Yes.
if crap hits the fan.
The fucking faith they have in me. It's
No,
just
that's not what I'm
astounding.
It's the
talking
faith
about.
they have in me,
I can't
actually.
get out without a druid.
Yeah, we're gonna crawl all the way to the port out.
I don't have a key or anything though. It's the only thing. I don't know how deep
We're not
those
that
are.
far away.
Phelan, can you get him out?
We're
Forget
past the drop off.
I can invis and run and die if there are C invis.
No,
If,
there
oh no,
there are
I don't have a key.
people
I forgot.
clearing the entrance. But
Well, I don't
yeah,
have a
we
key.
just gotta get
so
you
I have to
in.
get you a key.
I
Drop
can
order.
make a Eurodite real quick if you can just bring the money to get a key.
I got 200 plat. Is that how much it is?
It is 200 plat.
Okay, that'll work. I don't know how much it is.
Tara says her Necro has a
It's
key.
line.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You gonna come out and join us for a little bit, Tara? Get you in the call. You keep my name straight at least.
We wub you.
Yeah, then the two of them can come down together.
Some of us do. Tox.
All right, I'm pulling because nobody else is.
Okay, we'll just
Oh,
sit here
yeah,
until Nano gets here and pull to here.
I'm in Tox, so I'll be there in a minute or 3.
Pull.
I'm
It's
scared.
fine. I got this.
Scared.
Pull.
You mean
Pull. Pull.
I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus.
Why is the monk
Magic.
epic monk not pulling? I'm just wondering.
He is pulling.
I was
thought
going
I thought he was yelling at Cypher to pull the way Cypher was overreacting there.
He was just trying to get him to be less
What are we
cautious than
on?
he already is.
I'm assisting
Fiend. Quit breaking the
this
fiend.
guy.
I haven't
we're-
attacked yet. I'm
We're
trying to
not
figure-
even attacking.
Somebody's dotted it.
Not me.
I don't know what's
Oh
happening.
yeah. I dotted. I got pulled.
Oh my god.
Let me root it. Let me root it.
I'm rooting it. It's rooted. I've got
We'll-
Fetter on it.
We'll change to it. He loves me anyway already. So
How many people were in the hole, man?
It's a decent number.
It's I don't know.
It's 2 people at the entrance and 4 people in Awakened down below?
That's a lot. I mean,
They're
for
down
the
at
hole.
Yale's room. Oh, Yale may actually be due. I don't know.
Let's see. Rangers should be kind of like the bow and arrow skills at Elder Scrolls. I never played a Ranger in Elder Scroll. I think that was more of your game, wasn't it, Cypher?
yeah.
How did the
Is
arrow
it
skills...
Skyrim? You can make whatever you want, or be whatever, like you can change or whatever, or not. That's how I remember Skyrim.
Yep.
I think so, based off of what you used, right? If you used like light armor, you got better at light armor.
Yeah.
All right, Six. You can stop being better than me.
He has his epic, man.
Neither of y'all are coming close to this rock golem.
What's he doing? 150?
About 150, yeah.
Sorrow wants to know how Cypher is trying to get his epic, but he does not have his hammer yet.
Hey now.
I don't have my hammer either.
That's private information.
Well, I guess you should feel a little bit better. Schick says he doesn't have his either, and he does have his complete epic.
That's true. That is true. Shablow.
I think to
Well,
be
you gotta-
fair, Shix has tried to buy his hammer several times.
Yeah, you got to find the right person with strings and.
Dude, I can set a cell up for you.
Well, I think the guild's gonna hook me up. So
Okay.
fingers crossed.
That's
Save
what
me,
they
save
said to
me
me too.
about
I'm
1,500.
hoping.
Ooh, 1,500 is not a bad price.
No, that's
All
good.
right.
I could get it to you, but it would be 2K.
Can someone look up the blazing breastplate of Finn and Roe and tell me what that clicky is?
All right.
Because it's not landing on the mobs.
P99 wiki. The blazing breastplate.
You're using a breastplate clicky. You don't know what it is, though. I don't know what it is, but I don't have it on.
You cannot cast this spell. Oh, wait a minute. You can only cast this spell in outdoors. The heck does it do? Is it just a blind?
It's Sunbeam is the spell on
Yeah.
there, right? So
Okay.
Sunbeam calls down an intense sunbeam that blinds any creature near your target. Only usable outdoors. Blindness -1.
Then I'm not going to be using that then. Okay.
Sounds like a horrible cookie.
It does, and it
All right, I got 3.
Oh, shablazzle.
an
Take
area
it care.
effect blind spell.
I'm going to fade death here if you want to fade death there.
Maybe
it's
an oh
fine.
crap situation? Area effect blind? Maybe an oh crap?
Gabarchik isn't named.
Seems horrible, doesn't
And
it?
actually, he would be really good for me to have because he backstabs.
But we already have a pet that's sick and stuff, and I don't want to kill your pet because he'll kill me before I kill him. And this guy can drop armor stuff.
Yeah, he
Yes,
drops
Loam.
loam encrusted stuff.
Hopefully pants. Need some pants.
Let's see what people were saying. Do all the healers need to get res, and secondary healer classes need to be more viable as primary healers? Reliance on clerics and early EQ was just stupid. You know, the problem with doing that is every class in EverQuest, anyways, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be this way for Pantheon, but in the original EverQuest, every class had at least one thing that they did extremely well, more so than any of the other ones out there. And for clerics, that was pretty much, that's all we do is healing. So if you take healing away from us and you make everybody else either just as good or very close to being as good, it doesn't really leave much for us to do. In fact, clerics would probably become obsolete unless you give them a secondary skill that nobody else has, which I'm okay with. That would be kind of a cool little twist. To give
You know,
there's a princess there.
there are things in EverQuest too that they gave clerics, like if you were the evil cleric, you could kill a mob at 10%, 2%, depending on if it was a ×4 or if it was a heroic.
Yeah, that was the Defilers.
But they were
it was...
also damage over time, and they also got direct damages, direct heals over time, AoE heals.
Their stuff was rather specific though. Like you weren't usable in every situation with the Defiler.
I wasn't a Defiler. I was an Inquisitor.
There you go. That's the evil one.
Yeah.
Check for the antisocial who can solo.
Now you just get a merc and they can res you when you die. So it's not a big
I've never
deal.
been down here, so I'm not sure where I'm going.
There's going to be some ratmans.
Oh,
that's a nice sesh.
like 3.
Could be a jail.
Go ahead and loot that up. We'll random on that in a minute.
I just rolled a 93. Just want to point that out.
Nice. Right.
Yeah, we weren't rolling yet, so it doesn't count.
Oh, it counts. Yeah,
I
yeah.
win.
Someone else rolled, so that definitely makes it count.
Oh yeah, the 1s and the 11s, pretty good.
I think I win because I got a 1.
We're going lowest first, right?
Yeah.
I bet Nano would love a fucking clarity.
I have a bunch of clarity, actually, or something. I have 3.
Are you kidding me? I just got a 0. You lose.
That's the worst numbers
Crap.
ever.
That's great.
I think Shariki has jinxed us. But yeah, as far as clerics being viable against the undead, they kind of were. And I know Cypher will probably be the first one to go all out into this subject because he is more of a battle tank than anything else. But I never really thought they were that great. You know, they did well in certain zones, like you said, undead. But again, very specific instance. You couldn't really go everywhere else and be needed as much. And I'm a very big fan of each character having their own skill set and not too much cross between.
In EverQuest Live, they ended up making clerics able to be soloers. Or at least duoers, because of the fact that they could summon those really good hammers.
Mm-hmm.
They had bash, and then you also add Yelp onto the top of it. Is just a good, nice overall thing.
On Live, they also made all the other classes soloable as well. And if you compared clerics to any of the other ones, everybody else was far better at soloing than the clerics, who I'm about to let my enchanter die.
Oh, I'm trying to work a little bit, so if something
Okay.
breaks and you see
You
it,
trying
don't
to
kill
stun
it.
it, or
It's
I'm
good.
just trying to
I was gonna take
taunt it.
aggro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do a snap aggro if you're gonna get it off of me. Just
Well,
let me know if you see it break. Say something because I'm probably looking at something for work.
Yeah, I don't want a medium class. I prefer specialization. Then everyone is the same. Same thing as far as the way I go on video games. If everybody's the same, then nobody is really,
incoming.
like unique. I can pick any class and any race, and it's going to be the same gameplay as all the other ones. One of the reasons this game has, kind of pulled me back in and kept me playing for as long as it has is I can switch it up at any time. My Ogre Warrior, granted, he is a melee class versus playing a healing class, but he is vastly different from any of the other melees I've ever played, including my Shadow Knight back in the day. Played a monk, got my monk up to 49
Oh my god,
on this one.
that was pure rune aggro.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Well, rune, when you cast rune, it does cause aggro, but him just turning on me was just because I ruined myself.
Too close, maybe? Because you
It
were,
acts like a heal, I think.
I mean, you were
Yeah.
right
It's
next to
the
him.
same
when he did it.
aggro as a heal.
My heals really don't give me that much aggro anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to log my shaman in on live. I think he has a 90% res.
He
Can't
does.
remember. 80. He's like an 80, 85 shaman. I can't remember, but I think he's got a 90% res. I think.
Did you like that, though? Did you like the fact that the shamans got reses and there were more of them to go around, or...?
If I remember right, you got that the expansion right before Mercs. So as soon as Mercs came out, it didn't matter. You know what I mean? Because the Mercs could res you for 96.
Oh, really? They actually could... Oh, my God, dude.
Yep.
I had no idea
As
that the
long as-
NPCs...
As long as they didn't die.
Shix has no idea where he's going. If you guys have directions you want to give him so you can kind
Oh.
of find...
I can
No, I
pull
got
him in.
one. I got one incoming.
Well, I mean...
But I've never been here.
Right, I'm saying if you guys want to give him hints on, like, where names are at, or if there's...
Like, because I look
We're
like
gonna be crawling
upstairs
here.
is the only place to go. Up.
you should be able to go left as soon as you go into that little thing, and it would take you down. Because I think down is where we're going.
Well, yeah, that's where we're going to be heading.
You all
Because
should go
that's
to
not
Vegas
where we
now.
have been.
I don't think our luck is going to change. Zeros and ones, I think, is what we're going to be rolling. I got it, Ergodin. How you doing, man? It's good to see you again. We're in the hole today. Shix just got his epic brand new. Trying it out. How you liking it, man?
It's fast.
You are clicking it, right?
Yes, it's on. It's bound to my kick key.
Okay, just so you're aware, that haste does not stack with Enchanter or Bard haste, but
Really?
it's got an attack buff on it too, so you should always use it.
Are we on the move?
Yeah,
I think
let's move down
Shix
to
went
rats.
up again. I don't want to leave him over here.
We're gonna go this
There we
way.
go. I got you.
Yeah, Cypher wants to get some rats for his epic, so he's gonna hopefully at some point in the future. How close are you on your Shadow Knight one? Because I know you got to pay for a lot of stuff, and
I have all the money to buy all the things and pay for all the stuffs. That's
it's a
as far
lot.
as I am right now.
that's a lot of money, right? It's like 2,500.
Cypher,
Well,
we
it's-
went the wrong way.
Are you sure?
I followed you. I'm pretty sure to get to rats. I think we had to go through this door right here.
Oh, I got an ad.
Drag it up.
Alright, well, I'm trying to get to stop casting. Never mind, it's still casting.
Monk haste does not stack with Enchanter haste.
No.
Be amazing if it did, though.
So I got to get that 41% belt.
That one's gonna take you a while. I've heard a lot of
Yeah.
people going up there for months on end to Sky, hoping to get it.
Yeah, and then it's going to be a lot of DKP if I can even snag it from the other guys. I'm sure there's 2 or 3 guys want it.
Have you started working on it at all, or is it gonna be completely brand new for you?
Yeah, it'll be brand new.
Well, then at least you can get the lootable pieces. In fact, your guild may already have.
Oh,
them.
wow.
Oh, they have all the tradable, I'm sure.
You good?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss your pet a heal. Just
Pick one.
Oh,
You
I
got another
thought
one.
I
You got
was-
another one. You got another two.
Oh, two.
Two more.
Two.
Okay, I'm on the one that your pet's on.
You're talking about two more.
Two more came in.
No.
They just moved.
Yeah, they did.
I could have swore. Shix, did you see him?
I thought I saw two more come. There's
There is
there's
two.
there's like 6.
It's fine.
I mean, I know my memory's bad, but I didn't know my eyesight was going out.
I'm gonna start throwing roots.
Would definitely love to see Epic Weapon Quest in Pantheon. So would I, but not right away. And I would love to see them do something with it in the long term. EverQuest 2 had a pretty good idea with theirs, rather than coming out with like 0.5s and 2.0s and so on and so forth. They eventually at some point made it into a quest where once you got your epic, you could go ahead.
Yeah, you can get a buff replacement so that any weapon that you wielded had the effect of your epic.
But now it was a buff that you put on. But you had to do the quest for it. So it was kind of like a 1.5 that you didn't have to hold on you anymore. Because every expansion, they always try to outdo themselves. And at some point, it's just not going to be that useful anymore. Although I heard on live they did it fairly well.
I'm being hit by like 20 mobs here, it feels like.
No, you're not.
Feels like.
Who is calling my office line?
This is a word problem. So long as they show some semblance of balance difficulty between them. Ugh, that's a hard one. The Necro one on here kind of springs to mind, the duck. I don't know very many Necros that actually want that one.
No. No, I actually hope that whatever epic they make, why not
Pet break.
Yeah, I'm here.
why not just have it grow as you level? There's are times where equipment levels as you level.
Oh god, it broke again.
I'm healing you.
I'm mezzing it.
The problem
It's
with
mezzed.
the problem with it growing as you level is you
Son of a bitch.
pretty much make every other item in the game worthless.
But I mean, it's an epic though.
I understand that, but is an epic in your mind or in the mind of programmers supposed to be the end-all, be-all, the last time you ever have to worry about your weapon? Because if it isn't, you don't want to make it grow with you. You want to have like other options for you.
I'm recharming now.
We on this rat man?
Yeah.
Can I get a clarity when you get a chance, man?
Yep.
Let's see. Can you ask Cypher Deck just how much plat it's going to cost him to buy needed pieces for the SK Epic?
That is a great question. If I am able to loot everything, it is going to cost me probably about 2.5k in just the actual quest itself. If I don't get everything through means of guild raids, then it's going to cost me hundreds of thousands of platinum.
You're talking about the 2.5 being the armor that you have to get from Kazakh Thul, and then I think you also have to have like straight up cash, like gold or something for the turn.
Plus, well, it's the 3 pieces that I need for the three Dark Forge pieces plus 900 plat starts the quest.
Right.
Then after I do that, I turn in a note, and then I have to go pay 1,000 plat for an elixir. That's another part of the quest. Then it comes down to the real hard pieces, the ones from Hate.
Your quest is strange in that, is in like none of the other epics that I know of ever asked for like that kind of cash. You know, give me 900 gold or give me 900
I mean, that's the
silver.
thing with Leech. Leech, the life leech ended up costing me like 2k just to get the quest done. that's without buying the prickly pear and other things I had to get for it.
Does the wizard one on P99 cost plat? Because I know it did on 2002. Like you had to take some to Everfrost or something and buy us something.
Not really. All you have to do with your epic for that is you have to have the faction if you want to go that route, or if you have a friend who has a pre-nerf necklace of allure, you can do that as well. But it pretty much is just 3 stabs and you're over. In essence, the wizard epic is the easiest, hardest epic you can in the game. Meaning that it's hard because of VS is consistent, but the actual epic itself is very easy.
They were
Incoming
just
core.
saying that VS isn't as bad as you might think. Some days or some weeks it's
Um,
not really that big of a deal, and other weeks it's sought after. So just got to find the right time.
Gotta have the right time plus the people on to do it.
You're in a pretty big guild.
I am in a pretty big guild, but not everybody is on past a certain time.
That's true. I guess if you're
Perfect.
playing at like Europa or
Okay, I'm out of mana.
This was like an 8-man fight or something, so I'm not surprised.
Well, oh my fucking god! I just got hit by what?
Another
hitting
rat
me?
maiden.
I'm getting it on me.
I'm mezzing it. Don't worry about it.
Can't mess it now. Don't waste your
Oh my
mana.
God.
Baby.
Well,
Can someone root that then?
What is it?
GG when this rock golem breaks mez.
Well, somebody root the rock golem.
That rat up there?
All right, it's
That's
rooted.
right next to you guys?
I rooted one. Healing Princess.
It's not rooted.
Yeah, no, because if it was rooted, it would hit me.
Princess, you're gonna die. Stay away. I'm in the middle of healing.
I'm just trying to root it. Level 49 root or whatever I have. It's not working too well.
I need to med, guys. I'm at 10%. So are we?
Nope, this one's still broke
root it.
again.
I'll root it. It's getting fettered. Back up. It's got fetter on it.
Let's hit somebody.
The thing's range is ridiculous.
Mhm. I don't even know where to stand right now.
Guys,
Time
Oh my
break.
God.
guys, I'm out of mana. I'm gonna do my pants.
evac.
I'm doing my
You want me
pants.
to evac?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we can come back in real
I've
quick.
got mezzes out.
I'm looting. I'm
It's
looting
up to you.
Ratman real
I'm
quick.
evacing. So.
I've got mezzes.
Then hold off if
Yes,
the enchanter says hold off.
Okay.
If the enchanter
Yeah,
says
that's
it's good. Just kill some stuff.
Oh god, this root's off.
Oh, that's
This
right.
mob is
That
at
one's dotted.
0%.
That one's dead.
I'm gonna stand over here.
I'm fettering that one. It's fettered.
Stay within range of my pants.
Incoming heal. I'm 50 M, so I can throw some heals, man. All I have is greater healing though. But still,
I got men still up, so don't heal me.
Don't worry about me either. I have leech up.
Don't
Really?
kill this rock golem. I've almost got enough mana to.
I'm changing my
Get it back.
my life to my life leech weapon.
got real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Right at the end.
There's
of
only
that
like
one.
7 mobs. Alright, I'm about to throw a long mez on this thing.
Man, I wish I had that complete heal breastplate.
Move away from it, AC.
All right,
The rock golem.
Word of health is about to go off.
Because once it breaks, I'm going to drop a dazzle on it. That way I can actually sit in med.
Necro is probably one of the hardest epics. Not only is it hard, but the item that you get out of it, I don't really hear any Necros actually want. Plus, it looks a little
Actually,
weird.
that's not true. That's not true. The stats are good enough to get the
The
epic.
stats, but the effect.
The effect is, I mean, that's secondary.
Is it though? Like
Yes,
with the cleric, the effect
it's
is
a
like
dot.
primary.
It's a dot you can use, but I mean, if you get that epic, then you have other tools at your disposal that makes it so you don't even have to use mana anyway.
I mean, I understand you're trying to see the brighter side of an epic that is just not that great. But if you look at like a shaman's epic, they're excited of not only the stats, but the effect that you get off of it. Enchanter the same way, the cleric for sure the same way. And then you give the necro an epic that you're just like, stats are good.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I don't know a Necro that isn't happy about having that epic.
I do know plenty of Necros that don't even bother to get one, though.
That's true. I mean, there's plenty of Shadow Knights that don't bother to get theirs.
That's true. The Shadow Knight one isn't all that great either.
That's not true because we get the 2-hand slam, and we get the proc, which is nice. Stats, which are amazing. Though that doesn't mean I'm not going for the Nagata. I'm going to be doing that.
Whether
first.
you click the hell out of that Necro Epic or not, and you get it, you've shown how hard you worked for it, how much time you put in, and you're like, hey, I got my Epic, check it out. You know what I mean?
For
like
sure.
Especially on P99.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you could use as like bragging rights or to show how dedicated you are to the class. I just wish, because we were talking about Pantheon and whether they're going to put epics in there at some point, and they hope that they were balanced. They didn't really make all the ones on here all that well balanced either. There's a few classes that kind of got shafted when it came to their epic. I think Necro is one of them. I think they could have made that so much better. If they had put a dot on there, Necros would have been going above and be like a good dot, though. Nobody ever uses that one. It's like a snare dot, I think is what it is.
It's not true. They do use it. I mean, Pretzel, who's one of my favorite Necros, he has the epic and he uses it.
I don't know. I'm not
It's got
a
good
Necro.
stats too.
I just
But
hear from other Necros, they're not that excited about it. Like a Cleric is super excited to get his clicky res. It's something that's actually necessary to have. A Shaman's super excited to get his.
This coming from a cleric that says he doesn't want to get his.
Hey, I was all for getting my Cleric Epic back on live when it first came out. This time around, I'm not that excited about it, but it's definitely, if I was going to raids, it would be mandatory. Like I would have to have a clicky.
I mean, even the Cleric, they may be happy for their epic, but you're not as happy as your guild is for you having your epic.
So Bra is saying it takes too long and you might as well use Dooming Darkness, Monk Epic, Cleric Epic, Shaman Epic, Mage Epic, etc. All amazing. Mage one for sure, although it can be very, very hard to finish that one. Just talk to Chupa. Necro Epic is just meh. I would have to agree with you from the comments that I've heard from other people. Cypher's saying the exact opposite, so maybe there are a few Necros out there that have found a good placement for it.
Well, its main use over anything else is the ability to have all those resists and stats. People will use that in a raid for resist items.
Yeah, you're talking about the actual weapon itself, not the effect that it gives you.
True.
We're talking about, because all the other epics, every single epic in the game that I know of has amazing stats on it for the class, and then they give you a clicky that is either really sought after or not so much.
I mean, like, look at the Monk's epic. It is great until you group with an enchanter or a shaman. Then that effect has no use.
True,
in
but
raids.
where is the Necro? I'm picking on the
That's
Necro
not
a lot.
true.
I feel
It's
like
still
Necro-
an attack buff.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
an attack,
okay.
AC, and
Why do you
boatloads of
hate
stats.
Necros?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm picking on them a lot. I like the class, but I don't think they got a lot of love on that one.
Maybe not as much as they did in Everquest 2.
I'm just saying they could have refined it a little bit better and made it where that was more sought after. Not that it's probably the least actually sought after.
I mean, if you compare it, maybe they should have had a better dot than what the shaman and the druid got on their epics.
That, not to do the pun, but that would have been epic because it's a Necro, dude. That's what they are. They're dots.
Yeah, they have
love doing that.
I have the highest damage dot in the game, I believe.
You throw another one in there, or even they had a weapon that does fear, and that's pretty epic for a Necro as well because of the way they
I've
do
sold
the fear
one of
kiting.
those.
So if they had put that on the epic instead of the other weapon, then I think that would made it like necessary for a lot of them.
How's your mana?
I am at 52%. I'm good to go.
Does anybody know who Rock Soul is on track?
Was he blue?
He's just a
White.
named.
Level 49.
He drops lemon crusted.
How do you feel about the druid epic? Oh my god, epic noddle.
you have to like forge stuff, I think, or something.
No, with the finished product, you were happy with it. You didn't think that they could have made it a little bit better, or you thought it was pretty well balanced.
I've never had it, but it looks all right. I mean, people seem to use that one. I don't know.
Yeah, that clicky snare is pretty good.
And the Bard one, I know you don't have it. You haven't even started it, but you know what it does, right?
Oh yeah. That one
If you
has
want-
the singing mod. The
hey.
nice thing about that is the singing mod on that one,
Let's start pulling these rat men.
because you don't really get a singing mod, but and it's all instrument types, so you don't have to switch stuff.
Which
out.
door? The one I'm facing or to the left?
And it has
I think it makes a loop.
Oh, okay. So
Let's
whichever.
see. So it's better than Shaman Epic. It's a dot plus a snare, contrary to Shaman. Is it? It's a dot and a snare?
Mm-hmm.
The most game-changing epic is probably the Bard one.
It
Or
is.
cleric. I'd say cleric over Bard.
But with the cleric,
mean-
you're
Pretty
just
nice.
getting the ability to cast something you already have access to faster. But with yours, you're getting the ability that you don't have any other way.
Wait until you almost wipe and you're rezzing people in, and those res people in help you win a fight. That's game changing.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's true. But as far as game-changing for you, like single, as in solo, as a character, just getting a new item,
Oh, I need HP buffs, AC.
did
Like,
you
badly.
get dispelled or?
I don't know, but they're all gone.
All right, let me do Heroic Bond first. I'm
Yeah, I
a little
don't
low,
have
I'm a
it
little
either.
low on mana, so I'll get symbols as soon as I can.
Yeah, come back over here for Cora when you guys get done beating that up too. I'll heal Mally too. I'm full mana, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
That way, give you a chance to mid.
Sorry, I didn't mean to give you nothing to do. I know you can't really land too many.
No, my dots and nukes are landing, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
Snare doesn't, but I think that's because he's probably snaring with his thing.
Give me half a second. I'll do symbols here before you pull the next one. So we got a backup healing here.
Dude, I swear that stacks. When I had your haste,
The haste does not stack.
You'd have to do a parse to find out. You still got
It just-
Aegis, Chicks?
yes.
What about you, Mal? You still got it?
Yep.
Well, then then it's a 7-second cast, I believe. Yeah, but it's free. If I remember right, been years since I played. Shaman cast is not instant either.
Is the Necro one like a crescending or whatever, like doubles or whatever, like the Shaman one does, or is it just a
No.
straight damage dot?
It's 75 damage plus a 65% snare.
So the Shaman damage is better, but it doesn't have the snare component.
Sure.
Snare's pretty nice.
Yeah, guys, I didn't mean to insult the Necro one. I realize a lot of people have spent a lot of time to get it, and I'm sure people can find a reason to use it. The only reason I mentioned that one out of all of them is it didn't seem like that one was as sought after as some of the other ones. Not to say that it's bad.
Isn't there like a Sky and a Charduck and I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff for Necros, man, to get. I know they gotta get a Sky and Charduck for sure.
Definitely some of the epics are easier than others. Like the Rogue one, it seems like people can do that one in like an hour and a half and be done. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.